This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. I sure enjoy being here helping you with playing the guitar. In this mini course on basic chords and strumming, it's all about the common types of chords and the strumming patterns that we use when we're playing the types of songs and music that we want to learn to play on the guitar. Especially starting from scratch in the beginning level and learning all the basic chords. So that's how this course started out. Then of course we got into bar chords and power chords, and then in this last few lessons in this series I've been going over different types of chords that we occasionally run into when playing pop and rock and country and folk and so on types of music. So in this second to last lesson, lesson 39, I'm going over minor, major, seventh chords. In the last lesson we talked about major seventh chords. So major chords that have a major seventh added, like A major 7. Instead of A, we've got A major 7, adds that rich color. Not to be confused with A7, because A7 is different. So the difference between A7 and A major 7 is that A7 is a major chord with a flatted seventh added, or a minor seventh. That's another way of saying that. Whereas the major seventh chord is a major chord with a major seventh added. That's the seventh step of a major scale. So it's the note that's found there naturally in that major scale. The flatted seventh is in relation to that, meaning it's 1 fret lower. So A major 7 and A7, two different sounds, two different purposes. We can sit on that A major 7 all day. And then we worked on D major 7 as well, which is also different than D7. So we can do the same sort of thing with minor chords. We can add a major 7th to a minor chord, or a flatted 7th, a minor 7th to a minor chord. In this lesson, I'm going over the minor chords with the major 7th, and then in lesson 40, that'll be the last lesson in this mini course, I'm going over minor chords with a minor 7th added. Let's go ahead and take a look here at A minor major 7th. So a couple ways to compare this to chords that we've already learned. In the last lesson when we worked on A major 7, we had our second string had the fingering up here at the second fret. It's because it's a major chord. Now that it's minor, this one's moved down to the first fret on that string. So index finger will play that 7th, first fret, third string. Middle finger can play that minor third that makes it the minor chord, first fret, second string. Ring finger comes over and catches second fret on the fourth string. And then we play the open high string and the open fifth string. Don't play that sixth string. And we get A minor major 7th. It's a very interesting sound, very James Bondish. My Funny Valentine, those kinds of things. It sits there. Now another way to sort of compare is if we were playing A minor, we'd have our index finger at the first fret of that second string, middle finger would be at the second fret of the fourth string, and ring finger would be at the second fret there of the third string. So A minor versus A minor major 7th. In the chord symbol, we're going to have something that tells us it's minor, like a minus sign, and then something that tells us it's a major 7th. As we learn about in lesson 40, if it was just the minus sign and then a 7, that's the minor 7th. That's the minor chord with the minor 7th. This is a minor chord with a major 7th. You also can run into, it's not uncommon to see a lowercase m here instead of the minus sign or dash, and then a capital letter M instead of the triangle. So that's another way you might run into the chord symbol. Lowercase m, capital letter M, 7. Let's look at the D minor major 7th. The chord symbol works the same for this one. Minus, sign, triangle, and then the 7th. So it's telling us it's a minor chord with the minus sign, and then with the triangle telling us it's a major 7th. Then we get the 7. With this one, it could also work to have a lowercase m and then a capital letter M before the 7. Okay, so with this one, if you think of D minor, you play your D minor, you bring this finger down. That's one way to look at it. For how to sort of associate it with another chord you might already know. So when you know D minor, all you got to do is bring that ring finger down 1 fret, so it's at the 2nd fret. That's a great way to think of it. Index finger on the 1st fret of the first string, and then middle finger goes at the second fret of the third string, ring finger goes at the second fret of the second string, and we play the open fourth string and we get D minor major 7th. Now, another way to think of it is that we had D major 7 from the last lesson, playing the top 3 strings at the second fret. To make it minor, we've taken what's on the top string and moved it down a fret. That's another way to associate it. This shape is really comfortable because we already play it in a different place, different strings as A minor, and then in a different set of strings we play it as E. So the shape, as far as going index, middle, ring, should be really comfortable. I've got a chord progression up here on the board, like I always do. We're going to go A minor major 7th, then D minor major 7, A minor major 7, and then we're just going to play our E7 chord, which should be super familiar. Played it in a lot of lessons. We got A minor major 7, D minor major 7, E7, A minor major 7. Starting pattern, we'll use the old familiar down, down, up, down, up as we work on these new chords. Let's see what this sounds like. So you're going to have one. Oh, let's start out by doing 2 measures per chord. So we'll give a little bit of extra time on each of these new chords. So we'll do the strumming pattern twice per chord. 1, 2, ready, and we get the A minor major 7. Time, only 1 measure per chord, so 1 time with the strumming pattern per chord. You got 1, 2, ready, and A minor major 7 to D minor major 7 to A minor major 7 to E7 to A minor major 7, D minor major 7, E7, A minor major 7. Let's do it again. Minor major 7, A minor major 7, E7, A minor major 7, D minor major 7, E7, and A minor major 7. Okay, and that wraps us up for this lesson. So as I mentioned in the last lesson in this mini course, so in lesson 40, in the next lesson, we're going to work on the minor chords with the minor 7, which is actually a more common sound than this one. The major 7ths are a little bit more, we're going for a very specific sort of tonality, a very specific color, and they only show up from time to time by comparison to how often the minor chords with a minor 7th. So minor 7th is usually what we just call that. Those chords show up a lot more frequently. So I'm going to cover that one in the last lesson. Hope you're having fun. Of course, if you need more help or want more help with these types of chords and others, you can check out the books in the Method Book series. There's also the quick answer videos, and there's the full, very long 2-semester course that goes into these chords with a lot greater detail that also uses the Method books. So lots of ways to get help. Hope you're having fun, and we'll catch you again. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For more in-depth lessons and to progress through a free guitar course, check out my Guitar 101 series on YouTube and my Guitar Method books, which all come with access to hours of in-depth video lessons. You can find more information about me and my products at kristenbromley.com. Take care.